Hello, everyone's. I am here for Basketball Wives Season 8, Episode 14. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. I apologize if I seem somewhat annoyed. It's because I am somewhat annoyed. I was mad that we have to go back and rehash things that have already happened. So I got to go back into my memory bank. And I hate going back into my memory bank to remember what happened and who caused this type of whatever was going on a few episodes ago. Now I got to go back into my memory bank and remember so I can reiterate what they're talking about now. I'm annoyed about that. I am annoyed because we are in a flash flood emergency as I speak right now. Yes, I wake up this morning and I got a notification on my phone from ABC that, hey, there's a flash flood emergency. So yeah, my streets are flooded as I speak right now. So I'm annoyed about that. I'm annoyed that there was nothing to talk about, but we have to go back several episodes so we can make one episode this episode. That's why I'm annoyed. It's not y'all. It's me and this show. So, since the ladies are not getting along, OG, Jackie, and CC are in their own little bungalow suite. And the in crowd have the much better suite, the better house, the better villa. Theirs has a private pool where Evelyn says she's going to be doing backflips off of so that she can show the girls in the other house, the other villa, what they got going on. I'm like, that is so childish. Like, you a grown in your 40-year-old woman. So you going to be doing backflips in the pool just to be like, nah, boo boo, we got a private pool and y'all don't? Which, if you ask me, Cece, Jackie, and OG would have been perfectly fine just being in their little house, their little villa, by themselves. Now, I think it's called a villa. If it's not, I'm just going by what they were saying on the show. So I'm just going to say their house. They would have been perfectly happy being in their house by themselves and not seeing any of the other girls. Because that's how it was. So, Shani over here talking about she wants OG to bring it down. Now, I don't know what OG needs to bring down, because when OG has an issue with you, she goes to you and no one else. She takes it to you and says, hey, I have an issue with A, B, C, and sometimes D. I'm coming to you as a woman so we can get this settled, and we ain't even got to talk about it anymore. But she has to bring it down. Now, granted, she did threaten Phoebe one time, but she didn't do anything to Phoebe. She said she could, but she didn't. So I want to know, how is it that OG needs to bring it down, but Evelyn has thrown bottles, but didn't need to bring it down. Malaysia has thrown tables, didn't need to bring it down. Evelyn has thrown drinks and has thrown plates and have run across tables, and she is yet to have to bring it down. Tammy has fought people and hasn't had to bring it down, and OG hasn't lifted one finger to someone, but she needs to bring it down, in Shani's words. I'm like, really, girl? Okay, she needs to bring it down. I'm tired of Phoebe. And she's mad at Jackie because Jackie told the people that she was talking about. So she wants to be mad at the messenger. Jackie, she out here doing too much. She being messy. You was being messy when you was talking about OG. And you was being messy when you was talking about Tammy. And when they confronted you, you was like, oh, no, I didn't say that. I ain't say that. When we had you on camera saying it. But you over here denying it and being mad at Jackie because she told her friends that you were talking about them. I'm tired of Phoebe. I am. So now they didn't all met up for dinner, and Evelyn is going into her memory bank to bring up why she don't like Cece, because Cece ruined her skincare party because this whole issue about Byron not being Thomas's son. And Cece's like, oh, we doing this? Really? We bringing stuff up from months ago? Oh, she's like, we bringing stuff up from months ago because you mad now? Why? I guess you ain't seen Cece, so you couldn't bring this up to her because... Now, this is where Cece should have been just let. It is not a big family secret that Byron is not Thomas' son. Thomas knows, Byron knows, and the biological father knows. It was actually on, I believe, and I cannot think of who said it, but a picture of Thomas and his biological father on social media was out here a few months ago. So it wasn't like she was out here divulging family secrets. It's just that it's not a family secret. It ain't like I told something that like only the family knows and this one person don't know and now the world knows. It wasn't like that. And now they're trying to bring issue to that, and like Cece, she did do what she always does. She got frustrated and leave. But this time Kirsten told her to leave. And when she left, they're like, she's always leaving. Evelyn told her to chuck the noose and get back on the plane and leave. And when she leaves, they're always like, well, Cece, she always starts stuff and leaves. Cece didn't start this. Evelyn brought up an argument that happened months ago, which set off this chain of reaction of bringing these feelings back up, and Kirsten being mad because Thomas was upset, and Cece shouldn't have done this, and OG, you were wrong because you were trying to hurt Kirsten. How is this information that Kirsten already knew gonna hurt her? I was just trying to figure it out. Maybe my not like for Cece is like clouding my judgment. But Cece did not cause this particular argument this episode. Evelyn bringing up old issues is what brought this back up. So I'm going to need them to stop. Now, Phoebe, she over here drunk out her mind, yelling at Jackie and all this other stuff. And because of Jackie showing out at Jennifer's event for her mom. Now, I think Phoebe was a little more verbal because she had a few drinks in her system. Because you know before when she's confronted, she always backs up and leaves the situation. She don't want to talk about this no more. It wasn't me. I didn't say that. I didn't do that. But since she had a few drinks in her system, she got that courage. And she was up there yelling and fussing at Jackie. Now, I don't know if she had a few too many drinks and she wasn't paying attention to the sign, because Jackie was just sitting there smiling, holding her drink, and it was turning into old Jackie that has been in hibernation for a while. And Phoebe don't know that Jackie. She just know nice Jackie. Now, the old Jackie was like slowly seeming like she was coming out of hibernation to get at Phoebe, and Phoebe was none the wiser. So back at the room, Cece let Jackie and OG know that Kirsten this just didn't start with Kirsten. Kirsten has been nasty to her for the last 5 years. And Kirsten knows what she went through because Byron went through a public divorce and they started dating. Now it's all of a sudden, okay, Cece, she is the other woman, you know, she's the homewrecker. All these women coming at her, all these different articles calling her a homewrecker and this, that, and the third. And she just supported Kirsten, and for her to continue to treat her this way, that's why she says she's done. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, I've been there for you for the past 5 years from A, B, C, and sometimes D. And you've been very, very nasty to me. And I'm just not going to take it no more. And is it the case of Kirsten and Thomas and the other children mad because Byron cut them off? Because didn't Cece say that last episode that Byron tired of paying for y'all grown tails? So I'm going to need y'all to stop. Maybe that's why they don't like Cece, because, you know, they feel that, you know, because of her, daddy is, you know, cut off the money from them. That could be why they mad. They just don't want to say that. I don't know. So, why they done went on some gondola rides and some little doom buggy rides, and everybody seems to be getting along. But Cece lets OG, Malaysia, and Phoebe know how she really feels about Evelyn. She is an instigator. She moves around trying to get the other girls to fight each other. She brings up different topics to get people mad all over again. She's a bad person. She's a mean person. She's an aggressive person. She's a dangerous person. She hurts people and throws glasses at people. Malaysia, you are a classy woman. Evelyn is a hood rat. I was like, well, okay. She said those things. Now, meanwhile, Jackie over here talking about Phoebe a crackhead. She's like, how do you fight with a crackhead? I was like, not a crackhead, brother. You don't fight with a crackhead. Crackheads have crackhead strength. They may be skinny as a rail, but they have strength, and they seem to not feel pain. Because I be in certain areas in Houston, you can see people who seem like they dabble in drugs. Just gonna say that. But she's like, she's heard from a reliable source that Phoebe likes to, participate in extracurricular activities. That's why she's so skinny, because she a crackhead. And I'm like, I didn't think crackhead, but Evelyn, like, she been in my house before, and she may have, do a little puff pass, but she ain't not no crackhead. Now, just because she's been to your house means that she's not a crackhead. So were you saying she's been to your house and she hasn't stolen, so that makes her not a crackhead? I'm trying to figure out what her going to your house had anything to do with her being a crackhead, allegedly. So, I'm just going to say this. Phoebe has spent most of her storyline being mad about people going back and telling what she has said. She was mad about that earlier. But now she's going over telling Evelyn, well, girl, well, she was mad about that yesterday. Girl, who was this? Jackie was over here talking about you. But, yeah. Oh, not Jackie, but Cece was over here talking about you. Now Cece over here mocking Cece. Shani is over here mocking Cece and how she always gets up like, I can't take this more, and walks out. Just being a normal Shani. She's that person to where you don't want to say nothing because you don't want to lose your job type of person, i.e. Brandy Maxwell. Which I couldn't stand Brandy, but I would take her over Phoebe and Cece and Evelyn. Shoot, sometimes Shani. A lot of times Shani. So, Cece was like, you know what? We're not going to take this no more. We're just not going to do it. We are the outsiders of this group. And it's time for us to stand up for themselves. And Evelyn was not ready, because Evelyn was like, okay, I heard you had some things to talk about. You had some things to say about me. So what is it you have to say? She said, you a bitch, you evil, and you can't mind your business. What else do you want to know? And Evelyn didn't know how to take it, because she was ready for Cece to be like, what? Huh? I didn't say that. She wasn't ready for that. You're a bitch, you're evil, you know how to mind your business. I was like, what? You want to know how else she feels? Do you? I guess not. Y'all, I really wish this rain would stop, because I got a bayou in the back of my yard and behind my yard, and it look like it's filling up fast, and the streets are still flooded. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on, so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people. If you're returning, you're a family member, you want to be my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over here and be one of my peoples. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.